Everyone, welcome back to Moneymakers channel, where we talk about how to make money, save money, and how to put money to work for you. In this particular session, I will walk you through the W2 form. We are diving into an essential topic that many of you might be curious about, the W2 form. Whether you are a seasoned professional or just entering the workforce, understanding the W2 is crucial for tax season. So let's break it down step by step. You can find all this information on IRS's website, irs.go. I'll put the link into the description below. For every employer engaged in trade or business who pays wages, including non-cash payment of $600 or more for the year. That includes income, social security, Medicare tax that was withheld for services performed by an employee. And here you can find the Form W2 wage tax statement. And this is mandatory and must be filed by your employer that has income, social security, or Medicare tax was withheld. Number 2, income tax that would have been withheld if the employee had claimed no more than one withholding allowance or had not claimed any exemptions from the withholding on Form W4. And with that, I'll be sharing how the W2 form looks like. We'll be talking about each boxes step by step. I'll share this example that you see in front of you, and at the end I'll be also sharing what the tax bracket looks like for 2023 for federal income tax rates. And as you already know, it depends upon whether you are single, if you're filing married and filing jointly, or you're married filing separately, head of household. With that, let's just jump right into it, and I'll share this example with you. Before we begin, I wanted to ask you, if you find this video helpful, don't forget to hit the like button, subscribe for more content, and ring the notification bell so you can stay updated. With that, the W2 form is a key document that your employer provides you every year. It summarizes your earnings, your tax withholding for the previous year. The form is crucial for filing your income taxes accurately. The first step is to know where you get your W2 form. Typically, your employer will mail it to your home address or provides it electronically through the secure portal. Make sure to check with your human resources or HR department if you haven't received W2 form by mid-February. Now let's dive into the section of the W2 form. As you can see right here, the first section will contain your personal information, which is box A through box F. So A, B, C, D, E, and F. And the second section will contain all the numbers, that is your wages, income, how much tax was withheld, and where it stays. So with that, you will have a very detailed information about how much did you make, how much did you withheld in taxes, and how much could be your liability. So box A has employee's social security number, which is your social security number. You see this here, 123984576. You should verify that your social security number is accurate. In box B, you will see employer's identification number, that is also known as EIN number, which is a unique identifier for IRS to identify your employer. Box C will contain your employer's name, their address, and their zip code. In this example, it is DEF Company. It is 56 Other Street, and then you will see city, state, and zip code. Box D will contain the control number, which is not common, which is an internal number that is used by your employer. So in this example, we do not really have any control number. Box E will have employee's first name, initial, and last name. In this case, it's Jane Doe. Their address will be listed in box F, employee's address and zip code. In this example, it is 789 something street, city, state, and zip code. So this is your first section where you have all the personal and employer information. In section 2, you will see wages, tips, and other compensation. So let's get into box 1. Box 1 shows your total taxable wages, tips, and other compensation. This is the amount you will report as your income when filing taxes. In this example, it is $180,000. Box 2 shows federal income tax withheld. Box 2 displays the total federal income tax withheld from your paycheck throughout the year. This amount is crucial for calculating whether you owe money towards taxes or you're due a refund. In this example, we see that $40,000 were withheld for federal income tax. In other words, in every paycheck, you can go back and take a look. There will be deduction for federal income tax. So this adds up all in your W2 form. Box 3 is Social Security wages. Box 3 represents your Social Security wages, which may differ from your total wages due to certain exemptions and benefits. So this box and this box may not be the same. So box 1, 3, 5, they may not be exactly the same because of the exemptions that I just mentioned. Box 4 is your Social Security withheld. Box 4 indicates the amount of Social Security tax withheld from your earning. It's a percentage of your Social Security wages. Now box 5 is a Medicare wages and tips. In this example, it is $180,000. Box 6 represents and displays the total number of Medicare tax withheld from your earning. Like Social Security tax, this is also a percentage of your Medicare wages. So once again, you see that Social Security wages withheld in this example is $9,932.40 and Medicare tax withheld is $2,610. Box 7 represents here Social Security tips, which is $2,000, which is tips reported to your employer. Box 8, allocated tips that you see, and box 9 and then box 10 you'll see dependent care benefit. Advance EIC payment, advance earned income, which is also called EIC, will be listed here. Box 10, dependent care benefit that you see right here is the total dependent care benefit under a dependent care assistance program. In this example, we do not consider that. Let's move on to other compensation and deduction, which is box 11. Box 11, non-qualified plans. The amount distributed to you from non-qualified deferred compensation plan that you will need to report. In this example, it is $10,000. Box 12 will have some codes. You can see the instruction for box 12 and I'll go into it. That instructions you can find here on the W2 form information where they have broken down each of boxes and their codes step by step. You can find this information here, box 12, and what each code means. But without getting too deep into it, at a very high level, you can consider that various codes indicating additional information such as retirement plan, contributions to IRA, any educational assistance, so on and so forth. In this example, we have D of $5,000. Now, if you go ahead and take a look, D is the elective deferrals to Section 401k cash or deferred arrangement. 401k is the retirement plan offered by your employer for the most cases. Let's move on to box 14. In box 14, it will show any information your employer chooses to include. With that, we will move into the last section, which is state and local tax information. Now, box 15 will contain state. You see right here as an example, ST, an employer state ID number, which is 129876543 in this example. So it will contain state and employer state ID number, state and employer state identification number as well. In 16, box 16, you'll see the state income tax withheld, and box 17 and 18 will contain state income tax and local wages, tips, etc. Box 19 will contain local income tax, and lastly, box 20 will have locality name as you see right here. What is your retirement plan? The contribution we already talked about in box 12 and box 13, which is very important. So box 12 and box 13 are very important. It will show you that it is your amount in box 12A, and it will contain the information. Retirement plan is checked off. And there you have a step-by-step breakdown of W2 form. Remember, accuracy is key when filing your taxes, so take the time to review each section of your W2. If you found this video helpful, give it a thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe for more informative content. I also want to quickly share with you the 2023 tax brackets and federal income tax rate. This tax bracket are for 2023 for the taxes due April 15, 2024. This tax rate has the percentage right here, and it is broken down based on how you're filing your taxes, whether you're single or married. So you can file taxes single, married filing jointly, married filing separately, and head of household. With that, you see that the tax rate is 10% for whoever is single and has income from $0 to $11,000. If you're filing married jointly for taxable income 0 through $22,000, the tax bracket is 10%. And similarly, you can see all this information. So let's say if you're filing single and if your taxable income is $11,000 through $44,725, you fall within the tax rate of 12%. The same way, if someone is single and makes $578,126 or more, and they're filing single tax return, they fall into the tax rate of 37%. For married filing jointly, that number for 37% is $693,751 or more. With that, I just wanted to quickly share this information with you. I hope you like this video. If you did, do hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, and write down in the comment section below if you have any questions. For the questions or topics you would like us to cover in future videos, also leave a comment into the comment section down below. And with that, I'll see you in the next video. Thanks for watching.